That you up there, Langstrom? Could hardly make you out among those oversized papier-mâché bats.
Yeah, Curator Wilkins, it's me, burning the midnight oil again, to get this night creature habitat exhibit completed for next month's opening. And I guarantee this larger-than-life recreation is going to be an eye-opener. But as soon as the door of the great exhibit hall clangs shut, he couldn't leave soon enough for me. Now I can get back to my real work with live counterparts. The bright light hurts your weak eyes, does it? Soon you'll sleep, little furred friend. And soon I will have a natural ability even the great Batman doesn't possess. While underground, in another part of Gotham City, other men have come up with a way to combat Batman's night fighting ability. From now on, our vault heist will be carried out undetected. No one, not even the masked manhunter, will be able to spot us. Because, unlike us, Batman can't see in pitch blackness. With our light intensifier goggles, the darkest objects look bright as day. And with these foam-soled shoes, not even a mouse could hear us. The wall to the Gen Vault room should be right here, according to this underground plan. Reads just like I had a spotlight on it. Handmade the ultrasonic cutting tool. Nobody can hear that either.
Here, boss.
What was that? Thought I heard something. Must have been a sewer rat. Hey, clumsy!
Sorry, boss. I thought you had it.
And even before the echoing sound dies out, you've had it all right. The Batman! He heard! As the Cape Crusader lands in the Stygian darkness, a well-rehearsed escape plan goes into silent, smooth operation. Batman won't dare shine a light, or he becomes the target. Instantly, using his finely attuned hearing, the Gotham gangbuster swings into action. Only the faintest rustle of clothing, but they're evading me like they can see. As the last of the thugs flits past, Batman, blind as a bat, can't resist the temptation to, but deftly rolling with the punch. All I needed, some contact to latch onto. Instantly regretting his rashness, his prey pulls away, becoming a moving target. Darn, couldn't connect solid. Moments later, left alone with an empty sleeve. Outmaneuvered by shadows. Must have been using some sophisticated electronic seeing aid. This monkey had to see what he was aiming at. Me. No risk now in throwing light on the situation. Might find some clues. There's something, probably what caused the racket, that alerted me. An ultrasonic cutting tool can sip through concrete and metal like cheese, without emitting a sound the human ear can detect. While exiting in a remote, deserted area,
one stupid slip-up in a perfect setup almost finished us. From now on, all tools are padded. Dig? Tough. We had to lose that ultrasonic tool.
It's more than tough, cause by now Batman's found it. And if we use another one, he might be able to track us down by using a detector tuned to its operating frequency.
Then he's got us timed, boss. We can't pull another blackout job without that silent gizmo.
Not unless we use it as a weapon against that snooper, which we will, to lure him into a trap, where we'll be ready for any counter move he makes.
Like when? Where?
Tomorrow night. There, the Natural History Museum. Its gem collection is in a windowless hall, and when the lights are switched off, pitch blackness, then we switch on Batman's homing signal, our Ultra S cutter, and while in the depths of the outwardly blacked out museum, that does it. The last of a series of ever-increasing doses of gland extract. And now, my leathery winged friend, we wait the first signs of increased sensitivity to minute sounds. The first necessity for natural sonar detection. That noise! Unbearable! And my eyes, can't stand the blazing light. Switching off the offending light, Langstrom heads uneasily across the cluttered lab to the closet. Sunglasses! In my jacket! Must get them! Then, a sudden dawning realization. Good Lord! I navigated in utter blackness
without bumping into anything. My vocal cords must have been emitting supersonic signals. My ultra-sensitive hearing picked up the bounce-back echoes, guiding me to my target like a homing missile. I've done it! I now possess a bat's natural sonar. But normal sounds can drive me crazy. Have to dull them. These wax earplugs will do till I can get better ones. While in his secret lab atop the Wayne Foundation, Batman works feverishly to increase his hearing sensitivity. Since I'm Batman in name only, I need an artificial aid to find my targets quickly in the dark. These stereo locator earplugs should do the job, Alfred. Working deep into the night, the Caped Crusader finally reaches the test stage. Will this outfit do, sir? Fine, take off your shoes and move as silently as possible into the dark, carpeted living room. And now, as I plunge everything into darkness, we play hide and seek. In a brief battle of wits, both men make no movement to betray their location until, like a pouncing cat, I say, sir, how did you ever? I even held my breath. As the lights are put on again. But one thing you couldn't do, stop your heartbeats. Mine louder, and yours fainter. Now I'm set to cope with the blackout gang, soon as I analyze the operating frequency of this ultrasonic cutter and rig up a location finder. While at the museum, a man flushed with success, but worried by his trying breakthrough. Enough for now. I must get home to bed. What's this? Oh, my hands. They're growing hairy, like a bat. Even getting claw-like. Oh no! A secondary characteristic of the gland extract? Must hide them. It's only temporary. Has to be. My hat. What pushed it off? In silent, nagging anguish, the delver into the unknown rushes widely across the room. And then, in one reeling moment of horror-struck realization, the immensity of his achievement is revealed to him. I'm becoming a Man.Bat. It's some ugly nightmare. The gland extract must be causing hallucinations. I can't be turning into I must find an antidote. But what? Stay away from me, you furry little monster. I'm not one of you. Can't live here like this. Must go into hiding till I can change the course of this evil mutation. No one must search for me. No one. Next morning, a telegram delivery to the curator of the Gotham Museum of Natural History. Mother seriously ill. Stop. Must fly to Chicago. Stop. Don't worry. Except it will be finished in time for opening. Langstrom. Don't worry? Who else could complete this authentic bat habitat like Langstrom? He'd better return in time. While unnoticed above, among night creatures who sleep by day and hunt by night. As the long day passes and the museum sleeps again, an emotionally exhausted Man.Bat wakes, unfreshened. Dreamed some gruesome torture things. That I was really a bat and sleeping hanging upside down. No dream. I am up here among them and the fantastic strength my hands now possess. I'm hungry, ravenously hungry. The museum cafeteria through the gem collection. While in the totally blacked out gem hall. Ideal, eh, boys? The perfect condition to finally end the career of that phony master of darkness, Batman. Now switch on the Ultra S Cutter and beam him in. The blackout gang's back in operation. Only this time I zero in and catch him flat-footed. He's coming! Freeze! Not a peep out of anyone. Want to test if he developed a counterattack. With the sureness of a night creature, the masked crime crusader leaps into the velvety blackness. I can't see you, but I know you're here. Surrender.
before it's too late. Repeat, surrender before I...
Ha! Wants to bait us into revealing our position by answering. He's blind as a bat.
You're thinking I can't see you, but I can hear your heartbeats.
The next moment, the blackout gang leader springs his counterattack, ping pong balls. Figured he might use some kind of sonar detector. Amplified by his oversensitive hearing aids, the cascading balls echo and re-echo deafeningly in the Batman's head, masking all other sounds.
I can't hear anything else. Can't follow their movements.
As the bouncing, caroling ping pong balls continue their bewildering cacophony. He can't track us anymore, so let's help him find us.
I'll take it on these blind terms. Anything that hits me, I can hit.
But even for the mighty Batman, these odds prove too great. Now that he's helpless, I'll finish him. But suddenly, from out of the blackness of the hushed hall, what? It's the most horrible thing I've ever seen. I wish I couldn't see it. If I don't stop this thing, it will kill us all. Nothing this Ultra S can cut through, even this monstrous Man.Bat.
If there weren't a Batman still alive to stop you, punk. A Batman who needed a breather, and now that I've had it, you've had it.
Then, joining his strange counterpart, both brothers, under the skin, finish off their enemies, together.
Glad to have you on the team, fella.
It's, what I've always dreamed of, Batman. And when the thugs are battered down, you alright, Batman?
Sure, stranger. Thanks to you.
That's all that matters. I must go now.
What's your hurry, for a guy I owe so much to? You're an awfully modest hero. At least let me see who I owe my thanks to.
You don't want to see? No one should. It was your inspiration, your great fight against criminals of the night, that brought this on me.
Then if I was your hero, why hide from me?
Alright, see!
Man, you're even more of a bat than I ever was. And with your added ability to see in the dark, you've topped me. What an inspiring disguise.
Disguise? Disguise? I only wish it were. I've succeeded only too well.
Obviously, he doesn't want me to follow him, and I owe him at least that. But he would make a formidable friend or foe.
Gotham City, in the lab office of Biochem Limited, wholesaler of rare biochemicals, where an intent heist gang works, unaware of a silent watcher hanging poised above them. Time is running out for me. What's taking them so blasted long? I need one item in that safe more than they do. Ah, they've cracked it. Now to make a grand entrance, like my idol, the Batman, and scare them off, eh?
The Batman!
Why did this have to happen now? Now of all times. So near, and I can't touch it, but I must have it. Got them tied up, boys. Let them have it.
Just hold them steady. Yeah, another Batman.
Another? There is only one Batman.
My mysterious ally from the Museum of Natural History caper. He's come to help me again. Not that I was in real trouble, friend, but you sure helped make it short and sweet.
It was in my own selfish interest to end it quickly, Batman, because there's something in that safe I must have, fast.
Hold it. We just fought to prevent a theft, and until I get the police here, nothing is touched.
You don't understand. I can't wait. No one stops me. Not even you, Batman. I'm no thief like those rats. See, I'm prepared to pay for what I take.
So you are, but this is after business hours, and no way to buy a medical product.
Don't force me into being your enemy.
Please! No sale. We close this up till the owner takes inventory. I warned you! Forgive me! Perhaps if you're unmasked, you'll come to your senses. Good God! It's real! No disguise! You didn't believe me last time we met? His mind reeling. For a brief flash, the Batman has a subliminal recall. What an inspiring disguise! Disguise? Disguise? I only wish it were! But that fleeting instant is all the distraught Batman needs. Now you know, but I didn't want to turn into this. I'm sorry, Batman, but I must regain the me that was at any cost. Still, can't let you steal. Watch it! Oh! Pulse normal. Thank God. Batman will live. But will I? Minutes later, a fear-haunted travesty of a man speeds towards his haven, Gotham's Museum of Natural History. Lucky Batman, his appearance is only a disguise, but my mutation into a human bat goes on unchecked. Then, letting himself in with a key. If I can't reverse the ugly process, Kirk Landstrom, eminent nocturnal mammal expert, dies, and an unpredictable creature of the night is born. While a man in the guise of a bat, but never in danger of losing his human identity, comes to his senses. What terrible inner conflict tortures that creature? Is he a human bat or a bat with human traits? He said he'd pay for whatever he took, but what was it? And how can it save him? Speeding away after notifying the police to pick up the heist gang. I once said he'd make a formidable friend or foe. Is this to be the decisive hour when it can go either way? I must find him, perhaps in the museum where I first met him. At Batman's destination, another seeks entrance. You must let me in! I'm his fiancée, Francine Lee! I must see him! I don't know, miss. He's the only one permitted in after hours. The Batman here? Batman! Oh, thank heaven! Maybe you can help me! Who can she see? Professor Langstrom, our bat specialist. He's busy preparing an exhibit after a rush trip to Chicago. But that's the point! Kirk never went to Chicago. I found his mother. She isn't sick at all. And he hasn't been home here in days. Sounds like an elaborate cover-up, Miss Lee. And I'm afraid I know why. Come on. While in an upstairs secluded lab adjoining the Bat exhibit hall. Now, the moment of truth. Will this rare compound do what it's formulated to do? Suddenly, his bat-sensitized hearing detects faint sounds. Footsteps! A woman's! What is that? Where is Kirk? What have you done with him? Just as I feared. Brace yourself, Miss Lee. That is your fiancé, Kirk Langstrom. A 3-story drop. He'll be killed. But almost as if on wings. Continuing his headlong flight, the Man.Bat seeks the sheltering gloom of Gotham's Central Park. My only refuge, my one chance at normalcy, destroyed. Curse Batman! He's alive, but how can you be so sure? He's Kirk. One final clincher convinced me, Francine. When he first saw you, his vocal cords froze, but his sad, contorted mouth formed one word that I lip-read. Francie. This synthesized biochemical, I recognize it. A counteractive grand stimulant, and Biochem Limited is the only source for it in the USA. But I have the essential elements for compounding it in my Batcave. If I can only find Kirk in time. Where can I hide now? Where can I find another source for racidism before the mutation process is irreversible? Where do I go? With time running out so fast? With every passing moment, I feel new changes taking place in my body. Langstrom, calm down. Don't do anything foolish. Batman's found me so soon? Even he has a home to go to. If only I could fly and follow him. Right now, I'd rather be him than me. Calm down, Langstrom. I want to help you. You, Batman, help me? The fear-driven fool. Even his cape won't slow that headlong escape plunge. He'll hit the water like a rock. Also, realizing his immediate peril, the Man-Bat frantically flaps his arms. What? But are they only arms now? Bat wings? The transformation is complete. But now, I'm free. Free like my brother, who will now share his hideaway with me. Kirk's monstrous mutation is finally completed. Maybe even I can't save him now. Kirk? You didn't stop him? No one man could, I'm afraid, Francie. It's gone all the way now. Batman to all police. I want an all-point bulletin out for... You won't believe this, but... He's slowing down. Must be zeroing in on his hidden home. No church steeple near. Is it a cave? Then, as the sonar-guided creature unerringly dives for a practically unseen crevice, he's found the entrance. Oh no! It's too small for me to enter! Frantically, the giant Man-Bat claws at the narrow walls, fighting to force his clumsy hulk inside. Must get in! Must! Finally, his clawed fingers torn and bleeding, he collapses exhausted inside. Made it! Mind reeling, but I found my true home at last. Where am I? This is no ordinary cave. This could be the Batman's home, the Batcave. Ah! Outside, Batman presses the dashboard button that activates the camouflage cave door and the inside lights. Good old Batcave. Never thought I'd be needing you so soon, but must have that formula ready when the police grab Langstrom. Temporarily blinded, a frantic Man-Bat searches madly for his only known escape route. Has to be Batman returning! I've lost my bearings! Where is that exit? Nocturnal fool! I've forgotten my greatest acquired weapon for survival, sonar! When I didn't get a bounce back, I found my exit. More blinding lights, but no echo. I found it. It's Langstrom. Hiding here? Seems blinded. He'll dash himself right into my car. Reacting instinctively to save the sightless creature, he jams on the brakes and leaps out. Must divert him. But the Man-Bat's natural sonar has already warned him, and veering to avoid the car, he smashes into the new obstacle put suddenly in his path. Stunned by the massive impact, both fight to regain their senses. He's struggling to free himself like a terrified cornered animal. Langstrom, listen to me. I've come here to help you. I can make the antidote here. Save you. It's as if he doesn't understand me. He only wants out. Suddenly, reversing his direction in mid-air, the Man-Bat heads back into the cave. He has lost orientation, or is he trying to shake me off? He's flying straight up to the roof, those unbelievably strong hands breaking my hold. In free fall to instant death far below, the desperate Batman clutches widely about him and breaks his fall enough to... If he gets away now, he's doomed. Must keep him here. But how? Remote car control on belt. Bring car to me. Then, as the remote guided car moves in, the automatic door swiftly descends, too swiftly for the Man.Bat to check his headlong momentum. Good Lord, I only meant to trap him in here, still breathing, but for how long? If he should live and his brain is permanently damaged, would it be more a curse than a blessing if I restore him to human form, to live out his days as a vegetable? Merciful heaven, what an impossible decision to make. There can only be one answer. If he must die, let it be as the man he once was. Rarely has the Batman been stymied by an unsolved mystery, but this one had him hung up until. So that's where he's been. Tonight's gala opening will be presided over by its creator, Professor Kirk Landstrom. The next paragraph burns deep in his mind as he races the clock through the night streets of Gotham. Followed at midnight by his marriage to his childhood sweetheart, Miss Francine Lee, at the Cathedral of Langstrom, the deluded genius who secretly turned himself into a Man.Bat, and Francine, that sweet, devoted girl, marrying him? It can't happen. I mustn't let it. And if anyone sees fit, why this marriage should not be consummated. I know why it must not be. This is why. The Batman! Again? Pandemonium shatters the serenity of the vast cathedral as always, the Batman envies me, tries to destroy me. Hold it, Francie. Even if you could follow him, think what you're doing.
I have thought very deeply, Batman, and neither you nor anyone in heaven or hell can prevent my marrying him.
Nothing you say can convince me that this wedding is anything but insane.
Nothing? You really believe it all ended between Kirk and me that night, not so long ago?
The defiant bride's words kick off an instant recall in the great detective's memory file to that bewildering night when I didn't intend for him to smash headlong into that descending door, only wanted to prevent his escape till I could give him the only antidote that may reverse his bestiality. But now, will he die of brain damage no matter what I do? No, I must risk it. At least let him die as a man. Pulse is still strong, but what goes on in that sad, numbed brain, Langstrom? Has that delicate human tissue been battered beyond repair? No matter, you shall not remain a creature.
Creature? Am I? I'm more man than you, Batman! And, more Bat! You're not going to steal my Bat powers from me!
Steal? I was trying to restore to you what you stole from yourself, your human form.
And make me a fraud like you? Never! Now Man.Bat is more than your equal, Batman!
Before, he was fighting desperately to find the antidote. Now, he wants to live half man, half bat. Without the desire to return to normal, what a fearsome menace he could become. The wrong word, the wrong gesture could trigger his twisted animal mind to violence, or even worse. I wouldn't reach first base trying to coax him down. He's a scared, suspicious night creature now, trying to hide in the darkness. But there is someone he'd trust, someone who could convince him to take that antidote. Speeding back, I found his fiancée where I left her, outside the Museum of Natural History.
Oh, Batman, did you find Kirk?
More than that, Francie. I've got him, but he's in worse danger than before. As we drove, I impressed the need for secrecy about the Batcave. She understood. Then as I filled her in, he'll listen to you. This may be his last chance to save himself.
He's got to. Oh, Batman. I love him so.
Even though the Batcave was still sealed when we returned, I sensed something was not as I left it. There's a strange stillness now, an empty stillness. Call out to him, Francie.
Kirk! Kirk! Darling, it's Francie! You're Francie! Answer me!
It didn't take long for us both to realize.
Gone! Vanished! Oh, why couldn't he wait?
But how did he escape the Batcave? The Batcave elevator entrance is concealed. What a fool I was! He got out the same way he got in. Some unseen crevice in the cave roof. Dawn was streaking the night sky when I drove her home. What else could I do? There were no clues to where he might head.
Where will he go now, Batman? What will he do?
One thing he won't do is to harm you, Francie. But if he comes out of hiding at all, it will be to contact you. Phone me right away. We must help him. You can reach me here at this number. That's where I left it, until I could dream up another way to track him down. What had happened after I left?
You think it was ended? Finished between Kirk and me when you drove away? No, Batman. That's when it started. No sooner had I entered my room when I heard it. Scraping sounds, like a child's nails across a blackboard. The window. It was Kirk, or what had been Kirk, wordlessly begging me to let him in. Did he doubt for a minute I would? And yet once inside, facing each other like strangers. Am I too repulsive to look at, Francie? Even for you? And then the tension snapped. I knew where I belonged. Oh, Kirk, you know me better than that. I'll always be yours. You'll always be mine. No matter what? No matter how I look? It'll take some time, darling. But I know so well the real man inside. Ah! Then the outside does disgust you. But that can be changed. Changed back to what you were. If you'll only let me contact the Batman. He has an antidote. I have his number right here. Change back into the man you once knew? Never! What are you doing? I want neither the Batman's blasted antidote nor his meddling help. And now you have no way to contact him. But Kirk, what else can we do? I'll tell you what we can do. It will be the supreme test of your love for me. Anything, dearest. When I left for the museum, I could feel his piercing eyes boring into me, doubting I could go through with it. Later, as I handed Kirk's note to the curator, I'm sorry he's not well, Miss Lee, but certainly you may take whatever he needs from his lab. Thank you, Mr. Wilkins. It won't take long. He was waiting for me when I returned, like a greedy boy at Christmas. You've got it? Everything, Kirk darling, but must you masquerade as a man when I could become one? Oh no, my sweet, this must be done my way, or I'll know your love is just a pretense. And as he told me later, the next day all went well. Professor Langstrom, I thought you were ill. My recuperative powers are stronger than I imagined, Wilkins. Especially when there's the incentive of completing my nocturnal mammal exhibit in time for the opening. You want that, of course? Yes, of course. Then I must have complete privacy to prepare 2 masterpieces. 2? Then, alone behind bolted doors. A festive occasion for all nocturnal creatures to celebrate. Hey, my fury brothers. Now that I am one of you, I have a deeper insight into your natures, your hungers, your thirst, your need for a mate, so I prepare for my future as well as yours. There's only one way to ensure that Francine will remain faithful to me. And I did remain faithful, Batman. Now nothing in heaven or hell can prevent my marrying him. I'm going to bring him back to the altar.
Don't be a fool, Francie. Even your love couldn't survive a mockery of a marriage like this one.
A mockery? Is it? Not survive?
Good God! No!
Our love is everlasting because now we are two of a kind. Man.Bat, dearest, where are you hiding?
She really loves that twisted thing enough to sacrifice her human beauty to become his animal mate. He must have persuaded her to take the same backland extract that made him what he is.
As the shrieks of the frantic bat bride echo through the dark vastness of the great cathedral ceiling, searching for her batmate. It is I, dearest. Nothing can part us now.
Yes, my love, nothing.
Only dislodged specks of dust floating down alert the stunned crusader. Then, the blending of searching shrieks reveals the uniting of the frustrated lovers.
They're hunting for a way out, and if they find it, I may never help them. Only one place where there's open windows, the bell tower, must head them off.
Reaching his goal in time, the Batman waits silently, checking his only weapon.
I've carried this antidote with me ever since Man.Bat vanished. An extra large dose, with luck, enough to save both of them.
Suddenly, as the Bat Hunter is shaken and distracted by the echoing reverberation,
I overlooked an attack from below.
Go get him, lover!
Your meddling in our lives ends now, Batman!
And then, as a fierce bride flies up to rejoin her bridegroom.
Can't even count on Francie's help now. They are two of a kind. If they kill me, they kill their only chance for human survival.
Buffeted and battered by his furious opponents, the Batman desperately looks for any means of defense.
The antidote, if only I can reach it.
One final, agonized effort, and...
Got it!
Another lightning jab, and...
Done! But what have I accomplished, except saving myself?
And then, before his awe-filled eyes... Hurrying minutes later, alone, a bewildering couple cling to each other in a desperate embrace, like lost children. Oh, Kirk, how horrible it all was!
Yes, Francie darling, unbelievably horrible. It was inhuman doing what I did to you.
We did it to each other, Kirk. Our love turned into an evil obsession, and only the Batman understood.
Now they have a fighting chance to make it, as all two human lovers.